possess own being as, or for being marked, and this which is seen or thought of as own being does not possess any mark of being. Own being, neither as any of vision, sound, thought, word nor concept, nor subject or object. Sariputra. Even so, the Bodhisattva training in this goes forth to all knowledge. Subhuti. Such a one does. As any and all dharmas are unborn, and do not go forth. As a Bodhisattva courses thus, one comes nearer all knowledge. To such and any extent as one comes nearer all knowledge, one's body, thought and marks are known as exceedingly pure, for the sake of maturing beings, and one meets with Buddhas. It is thus any Bodhisattva coursing in perfect wisdom comes nearer all knowledge. Subhuti speaks further concerning the Bodhisattva. One courses in a sign as one courses in any form, feeling, perception, impulse, or consciousness, or in the sign of any of these skandhas, or in ideas such as form is a sign, or in production of form, or in the stopping or destruction of form, or in the idea that form is empty, or I course, or I am a Bodhisattva. For one actually courses in the idea I am a Bodhisattva as a basis. Or, as it occurs to one coursing thus, courses in perfect wisdom and develops it, one courses only in a sign. Such a Bodhisattva is known as unskilled in means. Sariputra. So, how does a Bodhisattva course as one coursing in perfect wisdom? Subhuti. One does not course in skandhas, nor in any sign of such skandhas, nor in ideas such as skandhas are signs, nor in production of skandhas, nor in any stopping or destruction of such, nor in any idea such as skandhas are empty, or I course, or I am a Bodhisattva. And this also doesn't occur to this one coursing thus courses in perfect wisdom and develops it. One courses but one does not entertain such ideas as I course, I do not course, I course and I do not course, I neither course nor do I not course, and the same. 4. With I will course. One does not go near any dharma at all, as all dharma are unapproachable and unappropriatable. So, a Bodhisattva purely cognizes and is as undifferentiated concentrated insight, not grasping at any dharma by name or appearance. And regardless whether vast, noble, unlimited and steady, not shared by any of the disciples or Pratyekabuddhas. As one dwells as this concentrated insight, a Bodhisattva quickly realizes full enlightenment, which Tathagatas of this time predict for one such as this. But as one dwells in such concentration, one neither reviews nor thinks, I am collected, I will enter concentration, I am entering into concentration, I have entered into concentration. All these thoughts or notions in any and all ways do not exist for one such as this. Sariputra. Can one show forth such concentration? Subhuti. No, Sariputra. Because any one of these ones born of good family neither knows nor perceives it. Sariputra. You say one neither knows nor perceives it. Subhuti. I do, for such concentration does not exist. The Lord. Well said, Subhuti. And thus a Bodhisattva trains herein, as one trains in perfect wisdom. Sariputra. As one thus trains, one trains in perfect wisdom. The Lord. As one thus trains, one trains in perfect wisdom. Sariputra. As one thus trains, which dharmas does one train in? The Lord. One does not train in any dharma whatsoever. Dharmas do not exist in such a way as people without such training are accustomed to suppose. Sariputra. So, how do these exist? The Lord. As these do not exist, so these exist. Answer. Since these do not exist. Avidyamana. These are called result of ignorance. Avidya. People not diligent and untrained in such have settled down in these. Although these do not exist, these people nonetheless have constructed all dharmas. Having constructed these, yet attached to two extremes, these people neither know nor see dharmas in the true reality. So these beings construct all dharmas which yet do not exist. Having constructed these, people settle down in two extremes. Depending on this link as a basic fact, beings now construct past, future and present dharmas. Now, once constructed, these settle down in name and form. Thusly constructed are any and all dharmas, which yet do not exist, and these beings as such neither know nor see any path as it truly is. In consequence, these ones do not go forth from any triple world, and do not wake up to any reality limit. For this reason ones such as these come to be styled as fools. Such ones as these reveal faith neither to self nor others in the true nature of Dharma. But a bodhisattva does not settle down in any Dharma. Sariputra. As one trains thus, is a bodhisattva trained in all knowledge. The Lord. As one thus trains oneself, a bodhisattva does not even train in all knowledge, and yet one trains in all dharmas. As one thus trains oneself, a bodhisattva trains in all knowledge, comes near to this and goes forth to it. Subhuti. As, O Lord, someone asks, does this illusory one train in all knowledge, does one come near this, does one go forth to it? How does one explain it? The Lord. I ask you a counter-question which you may answer as best you can. Subhuti. Well said, O Lord. And the Venerable Subhuti listened to the Lord. The Lord. Do you think, Subhuti, form, feeling, perception, impulse and consciousness, is one thing, and illusion another? Subhuti. No Lord, it is not so, illusion being one thing, and these skandhas, another. This very form is illusion, this very illusion is form. The Lord. Do you think, Subhuti, this notion, bodhisattva, this denomination, this concept, this conventional expression, is the five grasping skandhas? Subhuti. Yes, it is. A bodhisattva training oneself in perfect wisdom trains oneself as an illusory person for full enlightenment. One bears in mind these five grasping aggregates of this illusory person as well. The Lord says form is as an illusion. And as this is true of form, this is true also of 6 sense organs, and of 5 grasping aggregates. Subhuti. The bodhisattvas newly set out in this vehicle not tremble, hearing this exposition. The Lord. These ones tremble getting into hands of bad friends, but not getting into hands of good friends. Subhuti. Who are a bodhisattva's good friends? The Lord. The ones instructing and admonishing these in the perfections. The ones pointing out to bodhisattvas deeds which are seen as being of Mara, and saying, this is how faults and deeds seen as being of Mara come to be recognized. These are faults and deeds seen as being of Mara. Get rid of these as you recognize these. These ones are known as good friends of a bodhisattva, as great beings, armed with great armor and set out in this great vehicle, and mounted on this great vehicle. 3. The meaning of bodhisattva. Subhuti. Regarding what the Lord is saying, as speaking of bodhisattva, what is meant by this word, bodhisattva? The Lord. Nothing real is meant by this word, bodhisattva. A bodhisattva trains oneself in non-attachment to any and all dharmas. The bodhisattvas, great beings, awake in non-attachment to full enlightenment in a sense in which one understands any and all dharmas. As one has enlightenment as one's aim, this enlightenment being bodhisattva, this great being, is so called. 4. The meaning of great being. Subhuti. So, as the Lord is speaking of a bodhisattva as great being, for what reason is a bodhisattva called great being? The Lord. Any bodhisattva is called great being, through understanding such as any of these reveal to countless masses and collections of beings access to their own unlimited awareness. Sariputra. It is clear also to me this understanding through which a bodhisattva is called great being. The Lord. Make it clear what you think now. Sariputra. Any bodhisattva is called great being through understanding such as any of these demonstrate Dharma as truly as it is. And great errors are forsaken and dissolved, such erroneous views as any assumption of a self, a being, a living soul, a person, of becoming, of not becoming, of annihilation, of eternity, of individuality, etc. Erroneous views or notions of things or beings of any intrinsically non-dependent inherencies, or as such may lose any or all attributes assumed of such inherencies. Subhuti. It is clear also to me this understanding through which any bodhisattva is called great being. The Lord. Make clear, Subhuti, what you think now. Subhuti. Any bodhisattva is called great being, as being simply unattached to and uninvolved in any thought of enlightenment. Any thought of all knowledge. Any thought without outflows, any unequaled thoughts or any thought of equaling the unequaled, or thoughts as either shared or unshared by any of the disciples or Pratyekabuddhas. Any thought of all knowledge is without outflows, and unincluded, in any empirical world. Respecting all knowledge, and regarding any thought which is without outflows and